This was one of my all-time favorite games. I love this game. I like the idea of, like, you know, monsters, and you know, it had Dracula, and you know, you had to battle Frankenstein, different characters, and you know, spirits and mummies and zombies, and it was really cool. So we're gonna start that. And plus, I love that intro, like how they did. You know, they would do stuff like, you know, with that bat flying with the castle, and the good graphics of, like I said, they really didn't have the words. So when I had Nintendo, that was like a really big deal. That was really cool. And like in this screen here, notice that background. That's, you'll actually be on that stage further along in the game. You can see like they were trying to incorporate a three-dimensional feel to the, you know, like this existing world, you know, that it was multi, you know, leveled and had depth to it. But anyway, let's start out, and I'll show you the first stage. And like, you know, like these cinematics like this, it's awesome. I was so excited about that. You had the clouds going, you know, across the moon, and you also had like awesome music. Now my chain, notice how it's longer now. I went from a whip, and then I had like the, I forget, they have a name. Oh, I didn't really want that. I messed up there. These ghosts, these ghouls. Okay, yeah, that's how I throw. So I used to play this game all the time, and I'm trying to work through the control scheme. That's why you see me doing some weird stuff, like throwing the knife out of nowhere. It's seemingly, it's, you know, seemingly into at nothing, basically. Uh-oh. I hope this is loud enough. I mean, I'm not too far away. Oops. I was gonna say, I knew one of those blocks, and now I can't get back up there because I jumped down. I mean, I could, and I think I'm going to, because I think that candle holds something. And this emulator is not doing so good. As you can see, it's like glitching across the bottom of the screen as I'm moving. Oh, I guess it didn't have. Well, it had a decent sized heart. Now, when I picked up that cross, if there was anything on the stage, like enemy, it would have killed everything on the screen. And they would do these a lot in Nintendo games, would be sectioned off. Like, it's still part of the first stage, but it'd be kind of like sectioned off by, you know, like I liked how they did the doors on this. And then the screen kind of changed, and you know, they would have, it's cool, like they would have these books that would like kind of walk you through all these games. Oh, there's a health, and as soon as I get the health, I got hit by a bat. Uh-oh. We have a creature from the depths. I'm sure it has a name. And like I said, if I was really doing this professionally, I would get all the names and... See, that clock piece I picked up, that's what does that. Freezes. See how whoops! I knocked that block up. And what good it did me, I didn't even pick up the prize. I'm gonna try to get to at least the main boss, first main boss. And there's another door, which means another section of the game. Again, there's probably some guy that makes me look, you know, pitiful doing this game. And you don't want to get killed because... See, I'm not sure if I want the... this makes me invincible. Oh yeah, that's the weapon I want. That I gotta make sure I don't pick up any other weapons. That axe, it's my secondary weapon. That's what I want to fight the... And the more hearts you have, the more times you can use your special secondary weapon. We're just getting ready to approach the first main boss battle. Which, like I said, was... Whoops, we don't want that. I'm not doing so good, like I'm getting hit, but he's almost done. I was gonna say, I'm not gonna beat the... I'm running out of time. And I made it. That's CastleVania, one of my all-time favorites. I struggle. I mean, some of these boards get very, very difficult on this. It's all about timing, and you know, you have to go fast. And this is the map. Like, it's really cool. It shows you, you know, the different parts of the castle and where you're at. It's really neat. And then they have different music for different stages. It's a really cool game.